Hello everybody, welcome to a very quiet Government House in Canberra on Monday night. Now it's quiet now, but it's going to be very busy in the morning because tomorrow morning will be the swearing in of the new cabinet and the ministry that comes as a result of the outcome of the federal election. So I thought some of you might be interested to know what happens here in the process of the swearing in. It starts with the Prime Minister coming fairly early in the morning. He'll come to see me and he'll come into this room, which is known as the ceremonial study. In here we'll have a very short meeting, but he will give me a very important letter. The letter does two things. It offers his resignation as Prime Minister, as he must do at the conclusion of an election, and then make recommendations about the appointments to the ministry. I accept that note, I note a few things on it, and I agree with the matters that he asked me to do. And once I've noted that, we then move together into a small part of the House, which we've set up especially for a special swearing in, because having resigned, I then need to appoint or swear in the Prime Minister into the role so that he can then do the work of the swearing in that we'll do subsequently. So we move into this room. It's just been set up fairly simply. The media will all be here. You'll be able to watch this live tomorrow morning, and I will sit down on the left. The Prime Minister will stand on the right, and he'll do a very simple thing. I'll ask him to read the affirmation of office, and once he has done that, I'll ask him to sign that. He will sign that. I will countersign it, and once we've had a countersigned document, I'll stand up and congratulate him. He will have been reappointed as the Prime Minister of Australia. The important thing we then need to do is convene a meeting of the Federal Executive Council. Now, in the normal course of business of the Parliament, I meet with the Federal Executive Council on the second Thursday of every parliamentary sitting time so that we can deal with the executive functions of government. That might be the appointment of ambassadors and representatives of us at various bodies. It might be the signing of treaties and also the approval of regulations under legislation, which is the power of the Executive Council, which I play a role in. Tomorrow, though, there's one task that the Federal Executive Council must perform, and that is to approve the first stages of the formation of the government. So we do that in a room just through here. It's the same room we use for all the other Federal Executive Council meetings, and it's a lovely room actually. And we will be joined by the Official Secretary to the Office of Governor-General and the Secretary to the Executive Council. They will be sitting here together with the Prime Minister and Senator Katie Gallagher, who is an existing member of the Federal Executive Council. It'll be a fairly short meeting because all we will do is I'll be presented with recommendations in relation to the formation of government. It's a quick meeting. I'll make those approvals. We'll then close that meeting. That will be the end of that part of the work of the Council. And then I will sit for a little while and I will then sign however many there are, the instruments of appointment of the ministers who will then be sworn in the major swearing in ceremony that you will all see. You won't see the workings of the council. That's kept very privately. We never film that, but you then will see the work that it leads to, which is the moment back in the major drawing room, and that will be where the Official Secretary will introduce the Prime Minister, and he will then one by one introduce each of his ministers, and I will then perform the swearing in ceremony. They will either swear or they will affirm their oath of office, and once they've done that and we've countersigned the documents, that will be the moment where they are sworn in as a minister. And you'll see that happen many, many times because it's a very large ministry. I hope that helps underscore some of the really important work that goes on behind a ceremony of this importance. We take it very seriously here. It's a very important role that I play as your Governor-General, and it is the formation of the new government and the cabinet and the ministry. So I hope you'll be watching and have a deep appreciation of everything that goes into that moment.